Right, this video I call Threats of Hell, and it is in response to some comments on a video by Random331, When You Live Like the Devil, God is Impractical. And me and Random331 have been exchanging comments, quite a lot of comments, for past week or so on this video, and the most recent one, which he has put, if I find it somewhere, yes, God put the conscience in man. Many a man has distorted it until it felt right to do anything. You like dealing with the real facts? Here's one. You could be dead and buried before this week is out. And while you wasted your time running from God, imagining your own meaning of life, you will have failed to face greatest real danger, your personal accountability to Almighty God, and the judgment of having your soul burn forever in hell. Think about it, forever in hell. Avoid doom, get saved. Now I've written a comment about that, but I would like to expand on this, because if the threat of hell is all they can give, is all a religious person can give to convert people, a threat or a promise of eternal pleasure, I'll read one part of what I said. It's the middle sentence there. For my reply to his post. Besides, hell to me would be spending an eternity with your God and all those who suck up to your God. That is true. I would prefer to spend an eternity in hellfire torment. The Random331's version of hell. I would prefer to spend eternity there than with his God, because who would want to spend an eternity with such an idiot? If such a God exists, an all-powerful God, and this God has not shown itself to people, and it relies on people's belief to get them into this eternal bliss, then it's no God I want to know. It reminds me also of another video on here of a TV show that was on Channel 4, I believe it was Valentine's Day this year, 2008, and it was Baby Bible Bashers, and one of the children in that show, the son of a preacher in America, in the USA, went to New York to preach to them there, and they met with hostility because they were preaching against homosexuality, against non-believers, against basically what New York stands for: freedom from everything. And in this video, it really touched me that this young child, all he was trying to do was to save people from hell, because he had an image of hell which was in his mind, was burning into his mind, it was tormenting him. He did not want to go there. He would do anything to get away from there. He did not care about heaven. He just cared about not going to hell. And you heard it in his words at the end. There were worms down there, worms that will not sleep. The worms don't sleep. He He was obviously afraid of hell, and that was it. That was his only reason for doing this, for going preaching. Anyway, that's all I have to say on this. I think this is probably one of my best videos yet, because I feel so passionately about this particular subject, the subject of threats against people, which really just get my back up. I would go against anyone who threatened me. I would fight them to the last inch, to the last breath, if they threatened me. And that is what turns me far, far more against Christianity than everything else, is threat. And also saying that you're unworthy, putting people down because you can think of nothing better to do. Threats are a waste of time.